Hi, I'm Mike, Director of Customer Partnerships for HVAC here at Town. Today, we're going to go over how to do an annual AC checklist for a Trane RTU.
How you doing? We're going to go ahead and start that cooling maintenance. First thing you're going to want to do, obviously, before you start working on anything is check your surroundings. Make sure that there's no debris that could be blamed on you. You're the last person on that roof, so you want to make sure that your workspace is indicative of your cleanliness. Once you've got the area nice and clean, you want to go up to the unit and make sure you remove power. Okay? Very, very important to make sure there's no power while you're opening these panels. You want to take both the panels off. Once the panels are off, there's going to be two. There's one outside, one inside. This one, once you start looking, what I'm looking for is to make sure all the wires are nice and tight and not burning or melting, and it's a little bit clean. I don't want a rat's nest in there. So once I've done that and made sure all the components are nice and tight, now I'm going to add power to the system. And now I want to go ahead and work through the cooling. So I want to jump this into cooling. This particular Trane unit has a testing function where I can go ahead and put my jumpers on, get it into the cooling mode, remove the jumpers, it will stay there the entirety, okay? While it's in the cooling mode, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna test both of my contactors, one for the condenser fan motor and the compressor, and one for the blower motor, okay? Once I'm done testing my contactors, I'm gonna move to the transformer, right? 24 volt side on this particular one, 230 volt side on the other for the primary. This one comes with a manual reset, which makes it a little bit easier for troubleshooting. Once I've tested all my electrical components, I'm going to turn my attention to the refrigeration circuit. With the refrigeration circuit, a couple of things that I'm going to be looking for is make sure that there's no leaks in the condensing coil. Then, if it's the first time I'm working on that unit, I'm going to gauge up and I'm going to get a good pressure as opposed to my ambient temperature to make sure that it's working efficiently. If not, then we're going to have to dig deeper to make sure we document that. Otherwise, if it's not the first time you're there, you can always go with temperatures and ambient. Then if you start to see a problem, you can gauge up. I always tend to stop gauging up as much as I possibly can, because each time you do that, you're pulling refrigerant out, you're depressing that Schrader valve, which gives you a possibility for leaks. Once I've done all that, everything's running the way I want it to, I'm going to button it all back up. Well, first I'm going to remove the jumpers so that it goes back into the thermostat setting. I'm going to butt the unit back up and I'm going to go on to my next rooftop. And that's cooling.